In this video, I'm going to be talking about the current state of Gorilla Tag and what is happening with the community. Before we start, I'm not saying Gorilla Tag is dying, it's a perfectly good game, but there should be some stuff done to it, which would make it a little bit more enjoyable for the content side of things and also the just general people playing Gorilla Tag. Now, I love this game, and I'm sure most of you guys love this game too, but sometimes things change, which cause some people to not play for a while. I mean, like, take a look at this. This is J-Man Curly, a very popular Gorilla Tag YouTuber. You may probably know him for Gorilla Tag, but the video circled in red is the only video about Gorilla Tag actually playing Gorilla Tag in the past 3 months. The other two videos circled in the blue is about the problems and why he might be quitting Gorilla Tag. And this is down to one thing: player tracking. If you don't know what player tracking is, it is pretty much when random people can get into content creators' lobbies. Now, this might not be as big as a problem for me because I am one of these smaller Gorilla Tag content creators. But if we take a few like J-Man Curly, Equanly, and many more like Rice VR, Rax, they all can get player tracks through this server, and the only time they can play, as Equanly has said, and many more, is very late at night, around 2 or 3 AM. Look at this clip.
I can't even go into a lobby for 5 minutes without being player tracked. And there's tons of people on the list. Like almost every single creator ever playing Gorilla Tag gets tracked. The only times I can play is at 2 or 3 in the morning when these trackers are asleep.
Now, this doesn't apply for smaller content creators such as me and other smaller ones, but for this bigger ones, it just spoils the game. They can join the lobbies, mods, kick them, crash their game, make their controllers vibrate. I will also leave a link to Equanly's video about this. I mean, like, it's just spoiling the whole game, and they can't even go in lobbies until it's late at night when the trackers are off. This is something that urgently needs to be fixed with Gorilla Tag with Lemming and his developers. If this goes on, Gorilla Tag might not just make it. Now, another thing that is wrong, apart from player tracking, is the toxicity in the community. Now, I know Lemming is trying to fix this, but they need to add more active moderators into the game, and they need to make sure they listen to the reports that are sent in, because the amount of racist and homophobic people building up in the community is outrageous. This shouldn't be happening, and if it does continue, it's not going to be looking so good for this game. Now, there will always be people like this, and most people don't know why people act like this, but it does need to be sorted out in this community of Gorilla Tag.